Unless you are living in a cave, by now you would have heard that the seller's stamp duty has been readjusted back to 4 years. So what exactly is going on? Let me break it down to you simply. From 4th July 2025, SSD will now be applicable for 4 years, up from the current 3 years. This is not the first time that we are hearing this. Back in January 2011, the government has introduced further cooling measures to have seller's stamp duty introduced to 4 years. The exact words was to provide a strong disincentive for investors looking short-term gains. Subsequently, in March 2017, the government has decided to tweak this measure by reducing it to only 3 years. At that point of time, it seems that the interest rate is on the rise and the overall market sentiment doesn't seem bullish, plus the fact that the prices have already been softening. However, the past few years, we have seen a shift of buyers' behavior towards the new projects. Coupled with the price boost due to supply shortage from COVID, we are seeing condo prices hitting record high once again. The fact that progressive payment means buyers have to put down a lesser of their money and service a lower loan installment at the start, there is some merits in choosing a new project over a resale property. Here is a quick illustration. Today, given the same 1.5 mil property, if you were to go for a new project, the total expenses including bank interest work out to be 28,674. However, if you went for a resale project, there will be maintenance fee, property tax, and possible renovation and fitting out costs. Over the same period of time, the cost may come up to 120,000. Assuming that both projects grow at the same rate of 3% per year, we are looking at the resale project as the clear winner, with the estimated net profit coming in at 154,942. Of course, this is just an illustration to break down the costs. We do see that in the market, new projects tend to perform better during the initial few years, and resale projects tend to hold steady in terms of price. If we adjust the growth rate to 4% and 2.5% respectively, we will see the final estimated net profit. New projects will tend to fare better. Of course, these are just simple concepts to showcase why some buyers will prefer going for the new projects. Now, a lot of people will ask, why introduce now? Why not implement this earlier? This move is not sudden. It is preemptive, not reactive. Let's break it down. Firstly, we are expecting an incoming large supply of new launches. Just to name some, we have Lindenwoods, Upper House, Robertson Opus, Promenade Peak, River Green, and Canberra Residences. Not forgetting later part of the year, The Sand, Penreef, Sky at Holland, and many more. What happens when there is a flood of new project supplies? Just like the durian season, buyers will show up. Buy at launch, sell when the SSD is over in 3 years' time. Classic strategy to make quick profits. So if this tweak back to 4 years SSD, it targets these flippers. It tells them, not so fast. And that is great news for some serious buyers who prioritize own stay and holding on for a longer term, because now there will be lesser demand coming from these 3 years flippers. Lesser demand also means that there is lesser price pressure. For the developers, they will be pricing their launch more sensitively. Let's take a look at some of the recent top performers of sub-sale. We have Penrose coming in at 118 units sold as sub-sale status. And if we look at some of the shortest holding period, for example, this champion over here, holding 3 years, 19 days and make a quick gross profit of 414,000, annualized of close to 9%. Imagine more of such transactions happening. We will be seeing a group of buyers blessed with their good profits going for their next purchase, be it next private condo purchase or resale HDB, which also tie in nicely with the recent announcement that the 15-month wait-out period may come before 2027. With huge profits made from these sub-sale transactions, they may return to HDB resale to purchase their next home. This one more year of SSD may sound small, but actually is brilliant. Why? Because it delayed these buyers coming out in the year 2028 period to 2029. And that will mean there will be more price stability, fewer spikes, and less panic. This move is not about now, it's about what's coming in the future. Prices in 2025 already quite stable. Only 1.3% increase in the first half of this year. Interest rates, they are already dropping. Some banks are already offering loans below 2% compared to 2023 where we are paying 4% or more. If market confidence returned, if the government didn't act now, we could see a sharp rebound in the next 12 to 18 months. So yes, this SSD move may seem small, but it is a strategic preemptive measure. It protects genuine buyers and keeps the market fair. If you're in the market for long term, you have got nothing to fear. Anyway, it's only one more year. In fact, this move is there to protect you. So for potential buyers, these are the advice that I will share with you. By extending the SSD to 4 years, the 3 years flippers are discouraged from entering. That is a good thing for you if you are serious, because it means lesser competition from the speculators. And you won't be overpaying due to the hype or artificial demand. And the bonus is, developers may be more price sensitive towards their launches, giving us good opportunities to explore. And for genuine condo homeowners who really need to move on from their current place, they may just adjust their expectations accordingly. For buyers who are targeting new projects, all the more it makes sense to buy at the launch. Why? Because of the new 4 years SSD period, we want to maximize your ROI. New launches will let you just do that because of progressive payment. Instead of paying the full mortgage from day one, you're only paying a fraction while the property is being built. From launch day until the key collection, usually it takes around 4 years. Perfectly timed for you to ride through the SSD period while letting the market and inflation work in your favor. If you prefer resale condo for its predictability and stable rental income, then we have to be more selective because not all units are made equal. That's why we have created the ELA framework to help you identify the ones with true upside, strong demand, and solid rental yield. And because of that, you can pick the right resale unit. Your 4-year holding period becomes not just passive, but also productive. If you are a condo owner planning for your next asset progression journey, consider recycling your profits when the market is stable and not going through a wild swing. Opt for a more efficient layout or harmonized project. And lastly, do it when most people are still adopting a wait-and-see approach. As a realtor that's been around since 2010, every cooling measure is only temporary. After 3 to 6 months, the market demands will start to come right back in again. Like and share this video if you found it useful. Once again, if you are planning to buy or sell, or just simply want to re-look into your strategy, feel free to drop me a message. Let's make your next property journey a smart move. Till then, stay steady, stay sharp. Cheers.